MP, you got a minute?
Of course, sure.
What's this I hear about you working on some initiative to earn more fans?
Look, man, I've been meaning
I thought I was clear with you. Basketball comes first. End of story.
It does. But I got a lot of people in my ear telling me I gotta do other stuff too, man.
What, Freddie? What did I tell you about him?
No, I know what you said about Freddie, but just because you don't like him doesn't mean he's gonna disappear.
I told you, you talk to me if he gives you a hard time.
He's not giving me a hard time, Othello. The things that I do outside of the court does not distract me from what I need to do on the court or for this team.
I need you focused.
I am focused.
You are a critical building block for the future of this franchise.
I get it, and I appreciate it. I really, really do. But you gotta really trust me on this one, because I got this.
Adam's on the line for you.
I'm serious. Let me know if Freddie gives you problems, here?
I promise you. You'll be the first one to know.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that. Give me the... Adam! It's been too long, bro.
Well, Doris, in these early games, it's always interesting to see which teams get off to a solid start.
NBA, there always seems to be some
Changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Prince. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. On the court for San Antonio, Keita Bates-Diop out there with MP. Then there's Devontae Graham, and it's Bassie in at the 5, roaming the paint. Outside McDaniels. Here's Noel. And a miss there on the triple. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Bates-Diop. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
Right wing. Back to Graham. Pass to Bassie. Anderson against MP. Nice move. And he lays it up and in. The front office got a lot of blowback when they made MP their first-round pick. Most of the fans had their eyes set on Shep Owens.
I know it was a tough decision. As a GM, you don't want to alienate your fan base, but at the same time, you have to do what you think is best for the club in the long term.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 5. San Antonio with a rebound.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter here. They grab their own miss. Wembanyama. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Birch, he's checked in for San Antonio. He's off on the second.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft, where he was not selected, guys.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Wembanyama. The shot that time not on target. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves Kicked in for Minnesota. Alexander Walker comes in for Noel.
Johnson, shooting 1.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
So on the floor for the Spurs. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's MP. Then there's Devontae Graham. And it's Bassie in at the 5. Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside, Anderson. Back to Alexander Walker. To stop the run. Stolen by MP.
2 minutes remaining in the half.
Vassell with it. Towns covering. To the middle. Here's Bassie. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 5.
And they look more confident now, putting that rough first quarter behind them.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Towns. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
17-foot shot on the way, and that one's long. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Here's Alexander Walker. Graham covering. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
You gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Pass to Towns. Now here's Anderson. 40 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Alexander Walker, and that's his 3rd bucket in 8 attempts.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Graham, and finished off by Graham.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Pass to Alexander Walker. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Over Graham. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Puts it up from 15. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the board.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Spurs up 3. And we'll be back.
37, the Spurs, 40.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a... Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Prince. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Naz Reid out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Noel in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw misses. Anderson's checked in for Noel.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. It's stolen by MP. And a big question mark for MP that he'll have to answer this year. Can his skills translate into NBA success?
Yeah, he was a great college player. Nobody is arguing that. But many wonder if he'll be able to handle the physical side of the NBA. Hard to say just yet, but we'll find out soon enough.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Alexander Walker. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance at the three-point play. That's on Devontae Graham. And the Timberwolves making a change here. McLaughlin's checked in. 1:24 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Birch. MP up top. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. It's stolen by MP. Birch the pass to Graham. Here's Bates Diop. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Minnesota's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's McDaniels. Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 12. Up top, Reed. Uncovered. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Down low. Baseline try.
Minnesota foul. Mike Conley. Third personal foul.
No good on that
At the line for the Spurs.
one. And he's good on the second. There's 14 seconds left in the third. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket. And so it's Minnesota with the W. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really.
What do you say to the people who question the wisdom of your decision to participate in a PR offensive to win over the hearts and minds of the city?
I'd say they probably don't know me very well or what I'm all about.
Okay, what are you all about?
Lifting up those around me, Nate. Are you not listening? I mean, on the court and off the court. I've been doing that since day one. But in a new city with a new fan base, I needed a little help getting started, you know? So I got together with the team and with the organization, and we talked about how I can make a difference within the community. You got something against making the community better? Because it seems like it.
Wait,
What?
me?
Yeah, you.
Not at all. I mean, I just think some people see all this as like a distraction.
Well, that's too bad, because it's not. There's 24 hours in a day, so there's plenty of time for me to work on my craft and be a helpful member of society. I think if you ask anyone in that locker room, they'll tell you that I put in just as much work as anybody when it comes to ball. So no, I don't see it as a distraction.
I mean, could be seen as a little cynical, but I mean, something maybe to help the
Listen
team
here,
sell
Nate,
merchandise.
I think I covered this topic adequately. I'm here to play ball and help my community. There's nothing to it beyond that.
All right. Thanks for your time, bro.
Thank you.
I was wondering if I could ask you about Nate White's report that you've been asked to participate in PR initiatives by the team.
Yeah, sure.
Well,
Ask a
I think
question.
it sounds like a really cool idea, and I'm wondering if you can talk about maybe some of the things you might be doing or some of the things you might be looking forward to.
Well, John, I'd like to actually clarify things a little further.
Sure, that's why we're here.
Great. So, look, this organization, one of the great things about it is they put everyone in a position to succeed. And not just for basketball players either, you know. I've heard from people in the like of, in sales, you know, tell me their supervisors care about them and give them a path to advance if they do their job well. I mean, I'm super lucky in that manner, but I'm rambling right now, so.
No, that's okay.
Sorry.
That's all right. Take your time.
More so what I'm trying to say is this organization excels at helping you reach your potential, you know, both on and off the court, you know, so they can ask you what you care about and really help you accomplish that goal, you know? Obviously, you know, I care about my community. No doubt, that's always been a part of who I am. My parents instilled that in me since day one.
Well, they sound like really good parents.
They are. They're the best, man. But anyway, I don't want to ramble on. I can see how people might think it's something more cynical than, you know, given the draft night and everything. But it's as simple as a team reaching out to me and seeing how they can support me in anything that I want to do, you know? I'm really grateful for that. You know, everyone here has been fantastic since day one.
Sounds like it. Thanks, MP.